So beginning here on the register stops page, let's go over how you are able to set up new stop categories and new stop types for your operators to register. So if you want to add a new stop category, you come down here to this pen on the right where it says manage stop causes and groups. You click that and you scroll down to the bottom to add a new category. Now this is the umbrella category that the smaller stop reasons are going to be underneath. So let's name this category tutorial test for the argument's sake. Tutorial test, and save that. So you click just the tick to save changes. Now under that, you're going to want to add individual stops. So these umbrella categories are more for the easy navigation of the system for your operators, but you want to add the more specific stops that they'll actually register as the reasons. So to do that, you click this plus button here that says add new stop cause, and then you have to pick one of these categories. So these categories are quite important because they decide how we actually view the stop in the system. So the blue categories, no activity at line, these are stops for when there was no production planned. Let's say it's outside of your operating hours, it's the weekend, it's the night, if you don't work nights. These are when you weren't planning to produce anyway. Gray is non-production activities. So this is when production is running, but it's stopped for a reason that, let's say, is a meeting or is you could put your lunch breaks in here if you wanted to. There's different things you can put in here, but it's non-production activities, but they were planned. The yellow stops are batch-specific non-operation. So these are cleaning, these are changeovers, these are things that have to happen during production, but inevitably do stop production, and we still want to track and understand how long these are taking. And the red, perhaps the most important ones, are lost during operation. So these stops are the technical stops, the unplanned downtime, and all of these reasons that your production is going down that you want to minimize. So jumping back in here, let's give this stop cause a name. So let's just call it a belt snap, for example. You can give it a description if you want to, and you put it under the category that we already have. Here with these two checkboxes, you have the option to require initials or require a comment. So in its current state with these checkboxes unclicked, your operators will just be able to register this stop without giving any attribution of who did it. Now, if you require the initials in the comment, they'll have to put in their initials and a small comment, or you could do one or the other. So let's say you require initials, but you don't require a comment. And then you have to pick one of these four categories that we discussed earlier. So a belt snap would fit under the category of lost during operation because it was an unplanned downtime, it was a technical fault. So let's give it that attribution, create new stop cause, and there you go. You have the category tutorial test and belt snap underneath. So if I close this, now immediately available on the register stops page, you can see the category tutorial test. I click that, and you have belt snap as an option.